My gosh.
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
Damn, this theater's big. That's what she said. About to go see Batman v Superman early. What up? This is Jared Avery from Guys Night here with Rashawn.
Let's go to Huggery.
And Cadillac. We got tickets for Batman v Superman. Huggery over here. Already ready. About to go in.
All I need is wind, so this cake can flow.
So we just got out of Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, or as I like to call it, Batman v Douchebag. Dawn of convoluted plots.
Batman gave that ass some justice.
Alright, look. Do we really need IMDb? Because, I mean, we know Ben Affleck, he's been getting a lot of rap as
one of the main people.
Batman. Yeah, I mean, Ben Affleck is Bruce Wayne Batman. Henry Cavill is Superman Clark Kent.
Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman.
Amy Adams is Lois Lane.
Lawrence Fishburne is Perry White.
Jesse Eisenberg is Lex Luthor, you know.
Yeah.
But,
He did a great job.
yeah,
Yes,
we'll get into it. But, I mean, this is going to be a non-spoiler review. Our spoiler review will be up tomorrow. I'm going to start off by saying that going into this movie, as a Marvel fan, but even as a moviegoer, I'll be brief, is that I kind of had a feeling this movie was going to be, I didn't know what was going to go, it just seemed like there's too much going on.
Justice League. So
It is!
it's the beginning part.
But I was hearing Cyborg's in it, Flash is in it, I'm like, but they're only going to be cameos. I was like, oh, well, Wonder Woman's going to play a part in the major role. I'm like,
cameos there.
it's a Man of Steel sequel while introducing Batman. There's a lot going on in this movie. And they still have to establish Justice League. Now, I'm not really hype over this movie. I'm probably one of the rare people that is not really hype for Batman v Superman.
I'm gonna see this again.
Walking out of this movie, I still hold strong to that opinion. I'm going to see it again tomorrow to see maybe if it's better, but I doubt it. I'll get into what I like, I guess, and we can bounce off of that. Honestly, I love Batman. Like,
Yes. I mean, we get that part. Get to it. That's just predictable to us.
all right, look, Ben Affleck. Oh, there are a lot of people who were scared. Ben Affleck is Batman.
Scared.
It's great. The last half of the movie, that, like, when Batman and Superman actually do fight, it's awesome. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was sitting in my chair like, well, this is entertaining. And there is a winner, without spoiling it. There is a winner.
Wait, Jared. That battle was in the middle of the movie.
It really was.
It was.
He timed it. There was like another hour or something to go.
Wow.
It was in the middle.
Okay, then I guess
It's like
it
in
did.
the middle.
Okay, then time-wise, it did flow. Well, once you got past the first, like, hour, it flowed pretty nicely.
Everybody's who's an angel, who's the devil.
Yeah, and
That's all. That was
There's
the
a
whole
lot
premise
of
it.
God references.
Because they treat Superman like a god.
And that's the whole point of the movie. I like that aspect of the movie. I wish, honestly, it was more delved into.
The whole thing about Lex Luthor is to prove that man could defeat a god.
No, you're right. And again, like, I like the way it was shot. I like the fact that they still tried to make it Man of Steel 2 without it being Man of Steel 2 when he lost top billing. But
It's more Batman
Yeah, but honestly, like,
But then again, it's a Superman villain, which also revolves into a Justice League villain.
I'm not gonna lie, like, this, honestly, there's more negative towards this movie that I feel personally than good. Jesse Eisenberg, with his schizophrenic, like, the red capes are coming. Exactly, like, it didn't work for me, and honestly, like, I like his whole aspect of how he wants to prove that a man can defeat a god, but
That's Lex Luthor's whole thing.
I understand, but again, I mean, it's good that he's not going after property damage or anything of that sort.
He's
That's
rich.
no, but I mean,
Like
it's a
those
recurring
those
plot.
early things, yeah.
Without spoiling it, like, all right, here's a great. Lois Lane in the movie has an object that has to, like, and this object is played of, like, oh, by the way, this one object, nobody, I can't trace it, I can't do anything, only to find, like, it's like the most obvious of clues, like, for somebody who has, who's supposed to be the
under the radar though.
but still,
He really
like,
isn't outspoken about.
Like he was supposed to like be charitable for books and libraries and shit.
I understand
Yeah,
that,
Under
but
the radar, he was actually a drunk, like.
you couldn't have once, like, asked, like, hey, your boyfriend, like, hey, what's going on with this situation, saying that he's your, like, arch enemy. It's just like, oh, well, but this object, like, it leads her directly, it's not a spoiler because it's in the trailer, it leads her directly to Lex Luthor, but I'm like, anybody could have figured that out.
It was classified information.
I guess.
She wasn't supposed to know.
There's no plot. There's a plot.
Plot. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, it goes so many places where we're trying to
The
promote.
whole plot was for man to defeat a god.
It's a lot of plot holes.
No, there's
There is a lot-
so many plot holes.
There is a lot of plot holes. I do agree on that.
Like,
There is.
there's no clear line. Like, regardless of how you feel about Deadpool, at least there's a main premise, there's a beginning, middle, and end, and they get to that.
Catching the dude that made him what he is.
But there's exactly, it can be explained in one sentence. Explain in one sentence, not a long sentence, beside Batman versus Superman, what is the movie truly about?
Lex Luthor's morals.
That's it?
That's
Then
the
why
whole-
isn't it
the
called-
whole movie has been about killing a god.
I
It's been
mean,
biblical from start to finish.
then why do you have characters like Wonder Woman there? Like, what's her present? What's her even mean? Like, why is Lois Lane there then?
They did explain for why Wonder Woman there. She was looking for what she was looking for, and also Lois for.
Does she have the sword?
Huh?
That sword she was looking in the museum. Isn't that the sword she's using, right?
No. They just threw it in there just to be like, oh, I'm smart and intelligent. That's honestly all they had the scene for.
Well, yeah, that, but
Like, it's just, okay, thanks.
It was also probably her trying to kind of do what she had to do and give Bruce Wayne what he needed to get
Like,
back
she's
from
been there
her.
for like how many years? And she's just under the
She's
radar?
5,000 years old.
Yeah.
So she's been around forever, and she knows everything. And probably the sword,
Made by Athena.
probably the sword is probably the same sword that she was talking about. So that probably is her sword that she did probably take from the dude and replaced it somehow, somewhere along the way.
I mean,
But either way, they did say why Lois is doing it because A, she is a journalist.
Yeah.
And she does go into certain things and going into dangerous areas. But when you have your boyfriend who is Superman, he's gonna come save you no matter what.
yeah,
Regardless of
all right,
consequences.
and that's one aspect I kind of like, but then I was thinking about it, I was like, wow, she was literally only thrown in the movie for that. I'll just put it this way, there's a scene in the movie.
She's also his kryptonite.
No, not Lois.
She
I'm
is.
talking about a certain character that is thrown in the movie literally to be like, hey, I wasn't talking about her, I was talking about her. And if you've read Batman Death in the Family, it's the exact same scenario.
Oh yeah.
Think about it, it's the exact same scenario. I'm like, okay. But I think the biggest problem I have with this movie, even though I like the last half, it's action-packed, it's very rushed, and they do rush a major story element that it just goes so quick. And the multiple endings, like this is Lord of the Rings territory. Overall, I'm going to end it there because I really can't talk about it further in detail without spoiling the movie. I enjoyed the last half. It was entertaining for the most part, but it reminded me too much of movies like Iron Man 2 and The Amazing Spider-Man 2, where it's only there to sell the next movie without focusing on the movie it's trying to be already. So with that, I'm gonna give Batman v Superman only for the fight scene. I'm honest, like maybe a 2.5, like that, and that's being generous. Who wants to go next? Like that.
All right.
Cadillac. All right.
All right, so this movie was good. I do agree there are a lot of plot holes in this movie. Honestly, this movie was, even though this is a Superman sequel, this movie was more Batman than Superman. And I'm saying that because there was like maybe one like actual action scene with Superman in it, and everything else was all Batman.
Yeah, and you know what? One thing that I noticed is that both of them break their rule. Did you realize that?
About the guns?
No, I realized this. Why? Because how many years he's been fighting in Gotham? He's 20 years. 20.
20 years.
All right, when Batman gets that old, he doesn't give. This is how much fucks he gives when he gets.
Yeah, when he gets to
older.
that
What explains
stage,
Superman's point?
he doesn't.
Superman consciously does kill people. Think about the first scene in the movie. He literally pushes the guy through the wall.
That is true.
I'm pretty sure he didn't show up any other point. He's dead.
No, man, that wall was like wood.
You know what? He's dead. It's like you didn't learn your lesson from the first movie. It's like, oh.
He's a bad guy.
No, but there's this. Look, Zod.
He has diplomatic immunity.
But I had a problem with the Zod death, okay? From Man of Steel.
That was the only thing that.
But
It was justified.
would you agree it's justified because he was going to cause more harm than good, right?
Yeah.
No.
But he couldn't be stopped because he's Kryptonian, which is like, all right, Superman has to kill him. It's understandable. Like, it's a very mixed bag, but you can't. A normal guy with a gun, you could have used your heat vision, super breath, something to stop the gun. But instead, your solution is let's just plow him into a wall and just.
for
There's
that,
no arguing that.
For that one, it's like Superman can use his super speed. He could have super sped, took the gun, put him against the wall, and that's it. That's probably
He
about it.
chose to kill him.
He didn't. We don't know if he's dead.
You don't. He flew.
Every bone in his body could be broken.
No, the fucker's dead.
Everyone else that
incapacitated.
yes, that's it. He's in a coma for the rest of his life,
Like,
but
He just got
that's
hit
fine.
really, really hard.
It didn't matter anyway. He was a terrorist.
No.
He was a terrorist anyway.
Right.
He was a terrorist.
Look, especially after coming
And-
off
Hey,
of.
Wait.
If
This
it
is on
came
the
down
desert scene,
to
right?
it-
This is the terrorist desert scene, right?
Yeah,
It didn't matter.
it didn't matter.
It wasn't on U.S. soil.
It wasn't.
Oh, you know what? That's even worse. Especially going after like Daredevil Netflix when he makes the point like, you know, like there are such thing as people, you can bring people to good. Superman just plow him through like 50 walls.
Sometimes Superman doesn't feel like dealing with BS because he knows they're gonna like break out and do shit. But
That is true, and
Batman tries to like moralize him, like, no, don't do this.
Batman
Even
had,
though I think Superman was
Batman had no fucking morals.
because he's old. This is like old Batman. Old Batman does not care.
Doesn't
This is
make
Batman
it
in
right.
his 40s.
I have to say, this Batman, Ben Affleck, I did have my worries given that he was Daredevil,
I did too.
but
That was,
I
that was over 13
I
years
remember
ago.
that movie.
I approve. I greatly approve
It
of
was
this
just the
Batman.
movie of switches. Like,
I-
I like the meme.
I like this Batman a lot. I
like
really
fucking
do.
Thanks, people.
What was it, Ryan Reynolds played?
Yeah, that too. That he was branding
that was
people.
badass. I'm like,
Yo, he was branding people.
Old Batman does not care.
Like, yo, that one training scene when he had those weights when he was doing those sit up. No, what was that? Not sit ups.
Pull-ups.
Pull ups. Thank you. And he had all those weights on his waist. Like damn, man.
He had to train for that suit.
no, from the
Yeah, he had to
opening
train for that
shot-
suit and train for fighting Superman because with the tire thing, and then when he was pulling Superman, question: when he was fighting Superman, was that the grappling gun that was twirling him around? Was that
Yes.
Batman?
That's
That was
a
a grappling gun.
That was a grappling gun. Okay,
'Cause he took
I
it-
wasn't sure which one it was.
That guy was super
Yo, I don't
strong.
care.
Hey.
That was like even though he didn't say I'm Batman in the movie, that was badass. His opening scene, I can't spoil it, but his opening scene to introduce Batman, I was like, yo, that's Batman.
Wonder
Like-
Woman's introduction in the movie was pretty good too.
Yeah, I mean, when she actually puts on the suit and everything, it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
It got an audience applaud.
That's all I can keep
I
saying.
do like the music they used for Wonder Woman. I liked it right away. When she was fighting, I
No,
liked
she
it.
was like again, like I just feel like she was really rushed, and it was like I feel like Wonder Woman was honestly only thrown in the movie so that because you can't fight Doomsday alone
really?
without like without some other Justice League member. Like it's not like she was thrown in the movie because her character was so needed.
One person really can't
Also,
fight
you have to
Thanos
remember that
Yeah.
Superman's power is limited to Earth to standards.
Oh, that's another. Yeah, well, and that's another thing. They did fight Night.
Like,
no
he tried to
Sun.
take this out to outer space, and then, we got him.
You would have thought he would have became stronger.
Because he holds back when he's on Earth.
Being out in space. You would've
No,
thought.
only if he's exposed to the sun. That's the only way.
That was also another problem, dude.
There was really no sun.
Like, they gave him, like, 3 kryptonites, and I guess it's my turn now. I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to pass it
No, they
around
gave him 3
so-
kryptonites.
so they can
So
pick
wait,
up
what's
the vote.
what's your score though?
My
What's your
score?
Yeah,
All right, I have a question.
yeah.
Will this score be different from tomorrow's review?
I mean, if you see it again and anything changes,
We are seeing it again tomorrow.
I mean, no. I'm saying like if it changes, if your review changes in that course. But yeah, it'll be different if you say like a 2 today and then you're like a 2.5.
Because there's things I want to say that will affect my score.
Then
but they're spoilers.
non-spoiler score. I mean, honestly, I'm sticking to that score until I see it again.
All right,
Like,
my
I'm talking about
non.
spoilers, too.
I'm not. So did you put? So this one you gave, was this your non-spoiler?
This is mine. Yeah, I gave.
All right. So my non-spoiler score would be a also 2.5.
Okay.
Come on, someone take it.
Corey's trying. I mean, Skulldugger's trying to be last because.
Because I saved the best for last, not the first to, like, grab handouts like Marvel. Anyway.
This poster's going in the trash.
Okay, at least we got a poster, not Deadpool.
What? Damn it!
Anyway, I enjoyed it because of story depth, mostly. Plot holes, I guess I had to watch it again just to see some plot holes. But,
They're pretty evident.
I don't know about that. Everyone's pretty much covered the bases of it. Like, there's like 3 kryptonite moves for like Batman. I mean, Superman. Lois Lane.
This dude coming over
I
here.
have no idea why this guy's talking over here.
Hey, his car's over there.
Yeah, I hope so. Looks kind of lost. Is Lois Lane like kryptonite and pretty much like no sun? Because they fight in the way how Batman's able to get advantage of him, which is kind of like the Dark Knight movies.
Because Batman's Batman, and you can't beat Batman.
Bane can.
No, Bane
Temporarily.
broke the Batman. He didn't kill the Batman. Bane broke the Batman. And Batman healed and broke the shit out of Bane.
I thought he was trying to break.
You cut that out.
I thought he was going for the backbreaker.
That's what I thought.
The
That's what I
Backbreaker.
thought, too.
No.
The way he was putting Superman on his boot.
For a minute there, I thought he was going to go for the desert scene.
Oh,
What
God.
he did in there.
All right,
But he's like, snap! Mm.
Oh, the way he grabbed his head, picking him
oh,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was going for that one.
I feel like it was weird because, like, in his dreams, he wanted to kill people.
He did kill.
He's always killing.
He used guns in his dream.
I mean, for a man
did
who
use
literally.
guns.
Whoa. That one
Wait.
gun. That one gun
The
he
one?
kept. No.
He used more than one
He
gun
used
in
the
that
no.
dream.
He used the other enemy's guns, but that was like a post-apocalyptic thing. But the one gun he had was not lethal.
I'm talking about his dream. I'm not talking about the real.
That's what I'm talking about. He had a pocket-looking gun.
He had what? He had a knife.
Well, you had the Bat Nightmares, then you had like Superman's Mirage and junk.
visions and like.
Because it was like just like the introduction, just getting to know the two sides of day and night. But the dream, not the dream sequence. It's the walking to Wayne Manor. Always put the vision of the Maximus movie when he's walking in the meadow. It says like his family's house, but they got burned. This is all I could see when every time Bruce Wayne or Alfred would walk. And this Alfred seems like I enjoyed like watching this Alfred because he was actually pretty like kind of a-hole-ish kind of.
I feel like every time we're going near like Wayne Manor, I felt like there's gonna be like a serial killer just jumping out of somewhere.
I do have another
Sure.
there. Forgot.
Name Jack.
I do like this Alfred too. I like this.
Oh, we forgot about
Jeremy Irons.
Oh no! I don't say no we. Don't say we.
I like this Alfred
This
too.
I did not forget about Alfred.
I haven't
Pennywise.
gone yet, so I haven't talked
Damn.
about Alfred yet.
Alfred was all right. He was pretty cool.
Alfred was cool as shit.
He was cool.
Alfred quotes were nice though.
As I was saying, I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, your car is getting foggy.
I know.
You weren't talking about Wayne Manor in a little bit.
Yeah, it was Wayne Manor. It was something else. Did I say Lex Luthor? Like he got justice pretty much because they didn't. To me, it was right in a way. Like it was like Joker, Heath Ledger Joker-ish, but with Lex Luthor's main goal.
Oh, so it's like Heath Ledger's Joker, but minus the fun.
I actually had fun. I don't know. What
I
you're
had
talking
fun with the way
I had fun with Lex.
about. I know you enjoyed the ending, the middle to ending, with him.
Oh, I'll get into that.
That's-
It's okay.
That shit was amazing.
Yeah, that was like, and you called it too. You
What?
called it.
With the quote.
No,
Oh, what?
no,
I called that.
no. That's spoiler territory.
Yeah.
We can't talk. Oh,
I
I know
know.
what you're talking about.
That's
But I
spoiler
can't talk.
territory.
But I called every bit of it. I was like, "That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen."
No, but Lex's plan to get Superman and Batman to fight. I'm not gonna lie, it's good.
fucking genius.
Let's hope that didn't get through the voice. I try to hold the phone all the way back over here, and Gerald trying to spoil stuff.
I'm not spoiling anything.
Anyway. Oh, that's what it was. I jumped more than I did in a horror film in this movie.
Yo,
Yeah, they had
that
a lot of
one
jumping
fucking scene. I
And
was like,
it was in the beginning too.
I'm not gonna lie to
See
you.
it tomorrow.
I've seen like a lot of horror movies, and a lot of them either make me jump once or twice. This made me jump more than that.
I think it had to do with the music too,
Because it was
some of the sounds were a lot louder than they were.
usually it was
supposed
like something that was close nearby Batman. It always had that creepy ominous music.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I would come back to this theater in a heartbeat.
hell
Yeah,
yeah.
theater is pretty good. Like we saw it in a great theater.
AMC 16, Garden State Plaza.
Be sure to go there.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
great.
Get vouchers.
Fucking
Oh my God.
recliner seats, man.
The cameos, I felt like they were good. No, except for Aquaman's. I feel like Aquaman's could have been better.
Yeah, his
Cyborgs was like a freaking like
to. They went right into it too. That's what like.
that was just horrifying. I was just like, oh my
I'm just
god.
glad that the actor that played his
But
father
it is
in
comic
this.
accurate. I'm not gonna lie.
It is coming.
No,
I
yeah.
didn't expect them
Yeah.
like to show.
His father in there.
The-
like show him becoming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were like to show the X, or maybe they will in the movie, but maybe we just caught it.
Can I say anything about Flash? Like we already said something about Flash, right?
What, the first thing he does or the second thing?
I'm
Say
just,
the
no,
second.
I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow.
No, no,
I'm gonna
no.
wait till tomorrow.
Did you
It's a
did you
spoiler.
did you like Flash in it though? Like for like the very limited.
All I know is
cameo
he
he had?
is the reason why something didn't happen in this movie. That is what I'm sticking to.
I don't think that because
What, you thought it was a dream? Some kind of vision?
Vision.
No, that should happen.
It did happen. They
'Cause
clarified
Flash-
that it happened.
Flash is the time traveling demon. Always fucking up timelines and shit.
Oh, that's true. I didn't like his costume though.
I liked this costume because it was all like the war type shit.
Looked like a fucking Titan from fucking
Destiny.
Titanfall.
Like,
Or-
because everyone was getting armored up for that big apocalyptic type battle, so Flash has to armor up. Granted, it's gonna slow down speed a little bit, but
he regenerates.
I know.
He don't need to worry about it.
Why don't you just phase throughout the armor?
Heck, he can go run home for like 5 minutes and be like, okay. I'm
What do you
back.
mean 5 minutes? You mean like all of 10 seconds?
True. He can take a bullet. He can take multiple bullets.
But yeah, Lex Luthor was done right. They get him his whole man defeats God, and he always
Think he had a god complex?
yes, that is really what Lex Luthor is, a God.
I did love his plan for the senator. That was awesome.
Yeah.
No, it's because I didn't do this.
That's still, isn't that in spoiler?
No. I just said his plan for the senator. See, like the way he manipulated people in order to do his bidding and slowly get to what he wanted.
I want to know what him and that officer was. What's the deal with him?
What do you mean?
Him and that chief dude, the guy who was holding all the alien technology and junk.
What? He was a
the
guy-
girl or
No. He's talking about the dude that he fed the
Candy too.
Yeah, the Jolly Rancher to.
That was weird.
That dude's basically like he works for the government, but he's basically trying to work on the slides. Like, okay, I can give you some of these things.
If you can give me something.
Basically it's like a payoff. Like,
Oh,
I'll give
okay.
you this access, you give me some money, we got a deal here. That's all that basically
okay.
was. But Either way,
Too much.
hey, he is not Lex Luthor,
What
but
got
he's
me-
Lex Luthor Jr.
What got me was I didn't see any Batman villains.
We got
Yeah.
alluded to some of them.
There was
Oh, just
yeah.
the one.
There was a Riddler sign in there.
True.
I missed that one.
Watch it again. But you know what actually would have
I
been
saw
cool?
Joker's handwriting. There's
Yeah, I
Riddler's
saw- I saw
thing.
that.
Robin.
Was it Robin King?
No, on the
Yeah.
Robin suit, it says the joke's on you, Batman.
Yeah,
Oh, that was a Robin suit?
Yeah,
I thought it was a bat suit. You just
No, that was
took-
a Robin.
Yeah, and
Take that, Jason Todd.
one thing I do, yeah,
I
the
was
one,
gonna say that, like, yo.
I do have to say I do like this movie. I'm giving it like I'm in the 2.53 range right now of where I give this movie as a good movie. I
It's a
love
beginning.
Yeah, I loved everything that was Batman. I like Wonder Woman in this movie.
They made Superman buff. He
Oh.
walked in that courtroom super chiseled.
I
Heck,
have so much more things to say about Batman than I do.
Heck, when
Superman.
we saw Batman and Superman, and you see in the trailer, and that their first confrontation together, and it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
that is swole. It's like fucking Batman swole as shit, and you see Superman is like the bat is dead, and everything else is like I don't get that like ominous feeling from Superman. I'm like, no,
It's like, Superman, you're not going to do it.
because you're a fucking Boy Scout.
You're not going to do it unless the government tells you to do it. Then you're not
Snap
going to do
necks
it.
and it'll push people through walls.
I understand it's snapping the neck in the first damn movie because it's Zod.
General Zod was not going to hold it.
Pushing a normal human being through walls.
He was terrorist, sir.
Doesn't matter. It's
Terrorist.
He had to do everything he can to save Lois Lane.
Oh, Obama said kill Osama bin Laden, and we killed him.
Yeah, there's a difference though. You know,
What?
Superman.
They're both terrorists.
literally- No,
They're both
no.
terrorists. Both
Doesn't-
terrorists.
That doesn't mean shit.
What? They're fucking terrorists. You're a terrorist. You're gonna die.
Yeah, Marvel's a terrorist.
Still a human.
Marvel's
Totally.
Like human.
still a human.
That's
Totally.
the whole point.
Look
Superman's all like, I'm a god. I want to be respected. Yet you literally like.
Look at this Disney lover, Marvel guy,
No,
supporting terrorism,
'cause there's
just like Walt Disney supported the Nazis.
You know what? There's
Let's not
no
go
way to
there.
deny it.
Just like
I
Walt
do-
Disney
I
supported
will-
the
I will
Nazis.
have
And it's in there. It's in your record
Go
books,
ahead. You
Disney.
can argue
all right.
all you want, but there's no way you can argue the fact that he pushed somebody and killed somebody for no reason.
He didn't
Okay,
die.
I have one
There's
thing to
no
say.
way to argue that.
that I'm gonna say this now. Batman is a hypocrite a little bit.
Oh.
A little bit.
He's a little bit of a hypocrite over something that happened in the movie. Because it's the same fucking thing that fucking happened in Man of Steel. Can't bitch about it if you fucking did the same fucking thing.
All right.
Bringing what's the name to the city and fight. Yeah, he's fucking hypocrite for that shit though. That's only great about Batman. He's fucking hypocrite for that one.
You know, give Avengers New York. They wouldn't do shit like that. I'm just saying.
Oh.
It's just like
What happened in New York?
the kill count in fucking fucking was it Civil War? Captain America Civil War. The kill count.
No, at least they have it's in the trailer. They fight on an airport that is far away.
We don't know that for sure.
We'll find
What
out.
are we talking
today.
about again?
Hey,
You talking about? He went right into Avengers. I mean,
Oh, you're talking
Civil
about the new
War.
one? I was talking about the Avengers first one when that whole goddamn city went up in flames. You know, buildings would
It
crash,
didn't face as much
aliens
as
just
Metropolis.
abducted, and
or fucking Gotham.
well, there's a freaking nuke in Metropolis, so there's a problem.
There was a nuke in.
There was
Avengers.
two nukes. There was two nukes, and then all you did was buff up another nuke.
Yeah, that was so
Alright.
many issues.
That was
But can I say 2.75?
What?
2.75.
Okay. Okay. All right. It's a 3. It's a 3. I give it a 3.
3.
I'm going
for
to.
And Wonder Woman.
I did not like
We're
his.
still talking about the reveal.
No. Excuse me, sir. This is my time to shine. Unlike someone who don't want to do a report after Star
20
Wars.
minutes?
Take your time.
Anyway, as I was saying, I didn't like the fact that Ben Affleck's Batman would cower.
Mine. You
You,
noticed?
for that
Yeah.
one scene?
Oh,
No, it was more than one scene.
I noticed it once. I didn't notice it more than once.
It was more. It was when
He showed it when Superman was standing over him. He was like, whoa.
Yeah. When he's like, he got his powers back after that inhaling on it. He's like,
Was that kryptonite?
Yes,
that was
yes, powder kryptonite.
No,
Okay.
like he basically
He crunches it up to dust.
He made his own version of kryptonite in order to stop it.
Yeah.
But
I didn't know if that was fear gas or
it's from
kryptonite.
it's from all the dust of him making the object.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was that scene when Doomsday is about to fry. Well, I mean, not Doomsday, but the other guy tried to fry him.
What? He's in the trailer.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. Go back to Doomsday trying to fry Batman in the damn Batmobile.
Heck,
That part where he's like, shit. Oh man. Well,
that was in the trailer.
he was like, let me just protect my face. I'm like, come on, Batman. At least we like die on her, be like, fuck, and just like like he'll just take it.
Oh, that's enough. I can't talk about it until tomorrow. Damn it.
What?
No, it's tomorrow. It's okay.
Well, we can talk about the.
There was like one more too.
Yeah,
Because there was a funny comment that like Batman made, and I was just like, you know what? He's such a.
But to me, I'm just.
Was it a "Do you bleed"
No.
comment? Okay.
Oh wait.
Yeah, do you bleed?
Oh yeah.
Well.
Actually, wait. Okay, that was in the first teaser. All right,
Yeah.
I will say this: Batman literally like when they first encounter each other, Batman's like, "Do you bleed?" Superman just bounces. He's deep down under his breath. Go.
It's like no.
You little
It's like,
that bitch.
you will.
You will. You will. Superman's just
He
like.
kind of did say it right after Superman
Right
left.
after he left, I'm like, yo, you're a bitch.
He really did do that.
Yo.
All right, that could count. That also could count as one of. I'm not gonna lie, because he did knock over his car and just picked him
I
up.
didn't think about that. He really did say
Because
it
I went
after
over
he
to
left.
Skullduggery, I'm like, yo, he said that directly under his breath. And then he drove home all pissed off, too. He's like, yeah, it's unfair.
It's before you get to the other one, I was like, you heard that well under his breath because Superman got that supersonic hearing.
Superman probably looked back like, I don't have time for this.
Pretty
like,
much.
It's bad enough I embarrassed him by destroying his car.
In his own city.
Yeah,
In his own city.
Jesus,
He's like, I'm not
What do you guys think about his Batmobile?
it's slimmer.
It's longer.
It's
That's what she
it's slimmer.
Yeah, it's slimmer, but it is longer.
It has more
Oh,
flexibility to get under stuff.
Yeah, it is.
alright.
I would say
It's still like the Dark Knight.
I do like
Yeah, the
one.
Tumbler, oh yeah.
It's still like it. It's just more smaller and
the
thinner.
The best Batmobile, Keaton.
Yeah.
1989.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
best
the-
Batmobile.
yeah.
Like, it's just...
I just like
Still
the
my
concept. I just like how they stole everything from the Arkham games.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They stole
I
everything
did point
from the
it out.
Arkham games.
Thank you for reminding me. Every combat Batman did was from the freaking Rocksteady's Batman video game.
The first one, when
Yeah, when you grapple hook the dude and he punched him in the ground.
Like, yo,
You grapple hook the guy and he punched him to the floor. He
Even
did the suplex. He even did the batarang throw to the gun.
Even the Batmobile is almost like similar
Yeah.
to the Arkham.
The Arkham Knight one.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, wait. He comes to the floor and just puts the sticky detonators on it so their guns doesn't work. It's like, oh man, it's jammed. And then it blows up on him. I was like, oh my god,
At
there's
least they
too
had-
much of this game in here.
At least they had a template. I'm glad because they took it from where I wanted Batman. I'm like, anytime I play one of those games, I'm like, that's what I want Batman to
What
do.
irked me the most was that grapple hook too. Because it did fucking everything.
It did do a lot of things. It did do a lot.
They swung his ass around.
It swung so many people around like it was not like it was.
Objects, big
Like
objects.
it's a handheld object that's swinging bodies around like nothing.
Again.
Hey,
I was
one thing.
I was like, why is it so strong?
This is why there's an R&D department in fucking Wayne Enterprises because somewhere I kind of wanted to see more gadgets.
They blew up Wayne Enterprise.
It was blown up.
It was blown up in the beginning.
I know that, but I'm just saying I wanted more gadgets.
He had what he could work with.
I want a little bit
His
more
manor
gadgets.
got blown up. This corporation too.
Maybe Bruce Wayne is just mad because he destroyed, like...
He really did.
He killed.
That's another reason
his friend
Superman
got
pretty
killed.
much destroyed his family's legacy.
His friend got killed.
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of his people got killed.
Oh, yeah, his employees, but if you meant the friend that we're talking about, he didn't get killed until after the movie.
No, I'm talking about the beginning. Remember, he was on the phone with the one dude, and he's talking to him. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, he got killed.
No.
I thought you were talking about the one that later
No,
on in the movie.
No, but he got killed.
Lucky.
Well, there is still a Wayne Enterprises because he was at fucking another Wayne Enterprises doing some business when he was in the conference room.
Was he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
I'm
so
pretty sure he was just planning Superman.
Also, Doomsday could have been a lot spikier. Which he should have been.
You know what about Doomsday? I had a feeling, like, when we saw the teaser, the guy looked like a freaking ninja. First, I say like a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, he did.
Now
But he was born, though.
But now I'm saying he looks like one of the elves, from one of the dark elves from Hobbit. He looks like the white one.
Well, he's supposed to be like spiky, like all that, like bone kryptonite.
But I had
kind
a feeling, I was hoping maybe this is like he'll go through like a transformation through the movie. He did get spikier through the movie, but still not as like
very prickly.
I saw that.
He's supposed to be more
I saw
prickly.
that in the movie. Like that was your concern, but you didn't see the Doomsday trailer. That's why. Because the one scene where he's like scaling on the side of the building, gumming down, and about to kill Batman. That scene they show in the trailer, and having Wonder Woman save him. They showed that scene. So it's kind of
he did run under that damn law. He's like, everyone else got a shield. Fuck this.
yeah.
Look at Batman. Look at Ben Affleck. Batman is just hilarious.
Yeah, and the one thing I did not like, I didn't like the Trinity. It wasn't that hype. It wasn't what I wanted. Like when you first see Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman all together.
I thought it was cool.
Oh, when they're all together the first.
Yeah, I didn't see
because
that.
they spoiled it with the trailer.
No, it's not
and
that.
it's expected. It's their two superheroes.
All right, put it this way: it's not as good as how the Avengers came together in that New York scene. It's not. It's not as epic.
Yeah, it's not as epic.
You can't deny anything with that.
The three heroes coming.
I didn't
together,
deny it.
The three heroes coming together. It wasn't as epic as it should have been.
Actually, no, I will deny it. I didn't like when they all came together. It only mattered when the Hulk, became the Hulk and punched the shit out of that shit. That was the only part that mattered for me in that scene.
No, the circle scene in Avenger is loads better than Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman.
To me, that scene right there, I was like, oh no, they're together. Bruce Banner, what are you gonna do? I'm just gonna get mad. I'm just gonna get mad. I was like, that's the team right there. Everyone else don't matter. Everyone else doesn't matter on the Avengers. The Hulk said it right there. The Hulk right there. That's my I love the Hulk.
You can't compare the circle scene in Avengers to that. It's just...
To me, I will, because I was like, I didn't care about the other cast members. It was all about the Hulk. All about the Hulk. In that scene.
I don't think you have any heart.
So what's your score, Corey?
Come on.
I want to give it a 5 because of that ending. A 4 would be... I'll hold my 4 tomorrow. But since everyone wants to give it a dumbed down score...
Well, this is spoiler free.
The only one in rushed, I felt like was... To me, I felt like the only rushed scene was like Batman's rush scenes.
No.
I felt like they were rushed. Superman was just being Superman. That's how I felt like. It was just Superman's being Superman, Lois Lane's being the damsel in distress, as usual.
Superman could have been smarter.
He could have been, but
What do you mean?
the person who's like, they didn't expect to do something.
Exactly. Like concept is like, you're Superman. You're showing up someplace. Use all your power. Assess the situation before you go into place.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Corey, did you give your score already? Or?
No, he didn't.
Why? You want to say something?
I was just going to say there was one element. I see it's hard to talk about it without spoiling it, but there's one element that Batman creates that's literally in the fight scene where you're like, gee, I wonder how they're going to defeat Doomsday.
No.
If you know what I'm talking about, and Lois Lane just so happens.
Oh no! Don't.
No. I got mad because
exactly
of what Lois did in the beginning. What Lois did first.
That was dumb.
Then you got to go back and get it. I'm like,
I didn't
you're
know.
a fucking idiot.
That was like one part I didn't understand.
Cause she
was
trying to.
No one had to tell her. She just thought, you know what? Let me go back and get that thing.
No. So no, because she kind of said the situation like, oh, Sam Powers is Clark. So I'm like, you got rid of it. Why the fuck did you get rid of it?
Like, oh, it's hurting my man.
Pretty much probably what it was.
Yeah,
and she was
It's like, oh no, I needed to save my man.
She was his fucking kryptonite. She
told
was
you.
his fucking kryptonite every single time because he left the battle.
And I love the ring at the end because she was his rock.
Don't spoil. Oh, all right. I was about to say like, don't spoil it.
You. What? What?
Wasn't spoiling shit. But
What?
But
It is Lois Lane and freaking Clark Kent Superman. What do you think is gonna happen? It happened in every almost Superman movie.
Okay.
Pretty
all right,
much.
sad. It's fucking sad. Every single fucking time you gotta go save Lois. Leave that bitch alone.
It's always about Lois Lane.
let her do what she need to do. Cause she's a journalist. She signed up for this. Hell, she'd be doing the same exact thing if you wasn't Superman.
All I can say, I can't wait for the next one. That's my thing. I can't wait for the next one.
What the fuck is your
This is there's Avengers, and then there's Avengers 1 and 2, 3, right?
Well, there will be 3.
Yeah, there will be 3. So this is like Justice League 0 to 1, 2, 3, and on.
Speaking of 0, I should have given Batman v Superman a 0.
That is just rude.
That is very rude.
If anything, I'll just give Deadpool like a 2. But my score though, it's like I want to give it a 3.5, maybe a 4.
You can.
But really, I want to give it a 5 for that ending. I was like, this is the only time I respect you.
What, the ending with Lex?
No, not that one.
So are you giving it a 5?
The people are waiting.
I'll give it a 4 for the night.
All right.
I'll give it a 5 tomorrow.
Okay, so the
After
like,
long further ado, the overall 40 minutes. The overall score for the Guys Night crew.
That's how it's done. Every
What is
DC
this?
movie we see is gonna hit 40.
I hope not.
Spoiler-free.
Spoiler-free review is a 3. Let's just
Yeah, go see this movie. It's actually pretty good.
or see Deadpool again. But until next
Don't
time,
See this movie.
If
See
anything,
movie.
this has more story depth than
no.
as a more. How would I say? Jared likes those quick, unclass, riffraff type Marvel type movie, while this one has more of a dark sense of more of a class. You're like horror, just all gory and bloody, while I'm more classical horror, where you see the misunderstood monster. You see like two sides of each sword.
We'll see in a couple weeks if Batman v Superman's able to make that 800 million.
You
So
know, the 800 million Suicide Squad. Woo!
yeah, with that August release, we'll see.
Yeah,
So
August-
until next time,
That's gonna be my birthday.
this is Jared Avery.
Cadillac.
Skullduggery.
Rashawn.
All right, we do what we do for the sake of the podcast. Until next time,
We're out.
We're out.
we're out.
Too tired
And
for that mess.
yeah.
You ain't trying to stab me this time.
I'm too hungry.
man, everybody.